Question, and I really want you to ponder on this. Who is the most recognized and famous roller derby team of all time? Modern roller derby fanatics might say Rose City and Gotham. Folks of an older generation might say the LA T-Birds. Regular folks are probably saying, is that the game with the ball? Is that the game with all the elbows? No, it's not. But one name in particular stands out of all the names in all of roller derby. And that name is the San Francisco Bay Bombers. The popular local derby powerhouse of the 50s, 60s, and 70s were first created in 1954. Their games were on TV, they garnered thousands upon thousands of fans. They played leagues all around the world from Argentina to Australia. And by the late 60s, they were playing in Madison Square Garden. When Jerry Seltzer sold the league in 1973, many marked it as an end of an era. But San Francisco TV producer David Lipschitz got the league back up and running 4 years later in 1977. But it crashed a decade later in 1987. The diehards tried throughout the rest of the 80s and throughout the 90s to try and revive the game, but to little or no avail. Learning how to skate on quads and adding a bank track to it was challenging for many rookies that were looking to get into this really niche sport. Skaters were expected to be ready for wipeouts, flinging over the rail a la WWE style, and crowds absolutely loved that type of mayhem. But people just weren't buying it throughout the 80s and 90s. Jim Fitzpatrick, former owner and athlete of the Bay Bombers, has been quoted saying, "It's not for everyone." We've had speed skaters show up and take one fall and say, "I'm gone." This is roller derby. You've got to make contact. So remember, when you're complaining about your 27.5 time or complaining about a hit, just remember that speed skaters back then and even now quit after just receiving one hit in roller derby. So get back up and show that person that knocked you down who's boss. Bay Area Bomber style.